Hello guys and gals, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to do a little toolbox tour, or review. I had a toolbox, it got hit in the garage, it was only 2 foot wide, it was overstuffed, and you know, it happens. And so I had to wait until I could find me a toolbox and decided to get a bigger one because the other one was only about that wide and it was just crammed with stuff and I didn't like it. But as you know, this toolbox is a Husky. I got it at Home Depot, and as you know, toolboxes, if you get into the Snap-on or the Max, they can run several thousands of dollars. Mine's nowhere near that, but it's something I like. It's much larger. It's durable. You know, I got 150 off mine because of some scratches which you can't see. So mine was just a couple $100, which is basically the price to replace the top of the other one. So anyway, I just got these on in magnetics. By the way, anybody who's got kids, they feel the pain on this one. Oil change is always free. Got this from Harbor Freight. These are just big magnetic paper towel holders. Glove dispenser, you know. And of course a little toy. I like to blame the fact that after we clean up after the cat or the dog, I need a way to clean my hands. But in reality, I just love to play with it. So that's one of those dispensing germicide or whatever it's called stuff. But let's get on with the toolbox. As you can see, it's a Husky. Nice wide area up here. Got some magnetic hooks on the side. Got all my DeWalt stuff in here, my odds and ends, some pins. Family's picture. If you're wondering why these are in backwards, it's because this cord doesn't work as good back here, and you've got to allow some room. And I wanted to put this saw back there. So I've got like 6 plug-ins plus a double USB plug-in here. Still got to get me some stickers and put on it and stuff, but this is pretty much my power tools, or my battery powered tools drawer. And there's a little magnetic light up here, although it's really junk. Now this is just magnetic, it's just something I bought and put on there, but it doesn't do that good a job. So I bought this electric flexible one, which actually plugs into electric. Pretty cool. You can move it around and do whatever you want to do with it. And then of course over here is the plug-in where you plug in I got a thick power cord plugged in to this outlet up here, and then I've got some bungee cords and tie downs just off the handle over here. And there's plenty of drawers. This is actually a 2-piece unit right here, and it's got some screws on the back that holds it on, but it ain't coming off. Like I said, I understand that you mechanics out there that are into heavy mechanics and race cars and all kinds of diagnostics. You've got Snap-on, Mac tool boxes, and one like this in a Snap-on would be several thousands of dollars, and you should be proud of it. I would be. But I'm actually proud of this because, it's my little office out here. And the wife had a great idea. Used to, I'd put some blue painter's tape across here and write what's where. But I didn't want to do that, so the wife said, get these little magnetic things with these little cards you can remove. So, you can just stick them on here, and if you ever change something from one place to another, which I've done, just move the labels or write another label. But, these drawers are nice, Just there's a look in the toolbox there. Just some knives, some magnifying glasses. Age gets you one of these. Start getting up there in age. Some chisels and crescents, stuff like that. Down here I have my SAE wrenches, which you almost never use anymore. Metrics, as you can see, I got a lot more. It's just this is 18, then we go to 19, 20, 22, 24. Didn't have enough room. Still not sure I like that scenario, but for now it's good. And then I've got some flexible head ratcheting wrenches over here, metric 2. Wasn't able to get them in there, but you know, as you can see, they're flexible heads. Pretty neat. And then these are some stubby metrics, a few, because you know they're right across from each other. We've got some packing tape, trim removal tools, files, you know, stuff like that in there. There's some brushes. This is anything to do with the air compressor. Here's a couple of ratchets, air ratchets, stuff like that. You know, it's and then you go down to the next box, and this is the only sort of big box that's wide enough down here. And I've got it pretty packed. I've got all these hexes in it and scars. I've got, you know, long ball sockets and spark plug wrenches, nut drivers, hex sets, Allens. And I've got these, as you can see, I've got some deeps and some shallows, 1/4 inch, 3/8 inch, 1/2 inch, different size sockets. I got every socket pretty much except for the 1/8 of an inch one, which I've got other things if I ever need something that small. And then these little extensions, socket extensions, you know, all sizes are in here. It's a special thing for changing a 3.6 oil filter in a Mopar product. It's a 24 millimeter. Gets the cap off on when you're changing the oil filter. Got a little mirror on a stick and a couple of magnetic screw pickups. And then we got down here, we just got stuff like screwdrivers, anything electrical. And down here, we're going to go with pliers. There's 10 snips, vice grips, needle nose, channel locks, cutters, Dremel stuff, and there's some locks over here. And here's some of these extra tags, like these tags that I've got over here. And down here this is everything that's impact. Lug nut set for the tires, and you know, here's my shallow and my deep impacts, my extensions, and then these are clamps, and these are just some extra sockets, the random sizes. I didn't want to throw anything away, but this is impact only clamps. This is drill bits and screw bits, which I know you're saying the screw bits should probably be with the screwdrivers. I just thought of that. It's alright. This is anything with air gauges, tire plugs, tire repair. To deal with a tire, it's in here. Got hammer and pipe wrench, rivet gun, which is not the best, but it does work. And down here is my saw, my electric saw with a cord, and my electric drill with a cord. Because, you know, up there I've got cordless ones. There's some hacksaws, wood saws, hand saws, you know, stuff like this, blades. If it's a hand saw or electric plug-in saw or drill, it's in here. And in here I've got anything to do with our Jeeps, parts, accessories for my Jeeps. I've got inch and pound torque wrenches, little touch-up paint, and over here is anything to do with a battery. Little battery charger, trickle charger, battery terminal cleaner, cables. And last but not least, pretty much in here, this is anything dealing with our Jeeps or my son's Dart, our RV, oil filters, air filters, RV stuff. And then I've got a lot of garden tools, although I don't have a garden. And I've got some spatulas and, you know, just various type of drywall and tool repair things, putty knives down in there. So everything's pretty well labeled. And of course you can lock it just like that, big bar. And put this down, lock it as well. Everything's locked. Everything's good. This is the Husky toolbox. It holds 1,400 pounds. It's a pretty good toolbox. I'm liking it so far. Like I said, I know that that it's not a snap-on, but you know what? I just dabble around, so I don't really need that. But I thank you for watching today, and hope everybody has a great day.